When you have clothing in dresser drawers, the options are to leave them in the drawers or remove them and pack them into cartons. If they are going to be left in drawers, then 1 or 2 clean sheets of packing paper should be placed over top of the clothes for each drawer. This typically will apply if the customer is moving from residence to residence. If the customer's belongings are going into storage, it is recommended that the clothing be packed into cartons. 4 or 5 cubic foot cartons are the choices in which to pack flat, folded clothing. Place the carton right next to the area where the clothing is to be packed, and begin by lining the entire carton with clean packing paper. Start from the bottom drawer and work your way up. Begin to empty each drawer by neatly placing the clothing into the carton. Before emptying the next drawer, place clean packing paper covering the clothing from the first drawer. Continue emptying each drawer and place paper over top of each section of clothing. This will keep the customer's clothing organized and will be much easier to unpack and separate at destination. It is also good practice to advise the customer as to how you are packing, especially if you are separating things in a carton. This will make it easier for the customer to unpack if they choose to do their own unpacking. If there are any breakables in the clothing drawers, then they must be removed and packed separately. A good practice is to have the customer present or at least discuss with the customer and get the customer's permission to open their drawers and pack their sometimes very personal clothing. Fill the carton to its maximum. If at all possible, avoid mixing other room clothing with the one you're working in. Pack everything firmly to prevent any movement, but do not bow the sides or tops of the carton. When the carton is full and you see there is some loose space, add crushed paper to tighten things up. Finish up by placing the paper lining the sides over top of the clothing and then tape the carton shut. And lastly, with a permanent marker, write the customer's order number, name, room location, and contents on the carton. Another thing you could write is which family member's clothing you have just packed.